She called them feet. But two different tips. You have the one that's right here that's going to give you nice real estate and make sure you're nice and stable. Or, where are you? You have the rocker tip as well. Super adjustable, but this is how you feel. I'll do it in front of my white shirt. This is how you feel more balanced. This is how you feel safer, more secure. And let's face it, with this ergonomical handle, which is really cool, you feel really comfortable while you are walking or going from a sitting to standing position or standing to sitting position. Easy to transport, very lightweight. It's just about 1.5 pounds. It's $33. It's $11 on your 3 easy pay. It's V36844. Let me go ahead and bring in Mark Legere, who is a health and wellness expert and chiropractor by trade, but specializes in full body pain. Hi, it's nice to meet you. I don't think we've ever worked together, Mark.
Hey, Julie, it's great to see you too.
Oh, this cane is fantastic.
You know, when I found this thing, I thought this is solving so many of the problems that my patients were struggling with, which is mobility and safety while they're kind of out there walking. And what the traditional canes that they were coming to me with, so, you know, this might look like your traditional cane here. So it's got this flat top and might have some adjustments to it, but you know, they were saying that they were needing it for stability, but it wasn't quite there. And so when I found Campbell Cane, I thought, wait a second, this is actually what I would have made as a doc, because it's got an ergonomic handle and it's stable, and it's actually going to help us keep our center of gravity back, which is kind of this way, as opposed to leaning forward like a traditional cane. And by keeping your body up, I was able to find that my patients were more stable and more mobile, and that's why they were coming to me. They're saying, Doc, how do I get out there with my grandkids? How do I get in there on these nice fall walks? And when I found Campbell Cane, I said, I have the solution for you.
This is brilliant. So I know it's very adjustable, going anywhere from 4 feet and 11 inches, I'll get it out, up to 6 feet and 4 inches. So that's fantastic. So it's something for everyone there. Tell me more about the two different options for the bottom.
Sure. So I'll show you the big stable bottom because I might need a little bit more stability. And you show them that rocker tip, that a half watermelon one. So a traditional cane is not going to have anywhere close to this stable or this wide of a base. Here's your traditional cane bottom, and here's the Campbell Cane. So what we can see is the Campbell Cane is much more stable, and this one, not so much. Now, this is going to be for someone who needs a little bit more stability through the day, but if you're someone who likes to be more on the go and needs a little less stability, I'd recommend checking out that rocker tip that you have, because the rocker tip is going to have that rounded top to it, and it's meant to be more for walking. So you can almost think of your Campbell Cane when you get it as kind of like a 2-for-1. You can have it more in cane mode with the really big wide base, or you can have it in the walking stick mode, which is in that nice rocker tip. There it is. It's that gradual, that kind of rounded bottom there, kind of moves with you as you're walking.
So Mark, how do I change the bottom?
You just pull it right off the bottom. So it kind of goes right onto the bottom of the cane. You just kind of pull it right off.
Okay.
Up, there it goes. And you can just interchange the tips. So I would just drop the different attachment on there, and I'm ready to go.
Now this is a foldable design, am I correct? Yes.
Yeah, it's foldable, so it's meant to live with you. And like you touched on, there are 10 different adjustments. So I'm 6'5", so I'm a pretty tall guy, and no traditional cane is even close to me, but we have it at its smallest and its tallest setting. But what these are both supposed to do is to live with you and help get your center of gravity back. So here's a traditional cane that only has a handful. So they say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 settings. And at its tallest, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be leaning forward to get that stability. And that's going to put a lot of pressure on my wrist. And with my center of gravity going forward, this actually puts me at more of a risk of a fall.
Oh.
With the Campbell Cane, because of this patented design up here, it allows me to take the pressure off of my wrist and be more in an upright position. So my center of gravity comes back, and now I'm more over my feet, which is a much more stable position to be in than the traditional canes.
It also changes your entire line of sight, right? So instead of just like looking at the floor the whole time, you get to have that stability, but you can, you know, watch ahead of you, see what's coming at you, see the grandkids coming at you, see the puppy who's about to jump on you. Brace yourself for that puppy dog, because you know they're coming. This is such a great invention.
Yeah, it's meant to live with you, and that's where these fall days. I'm out walking with my kids. My parents were
Yeah.
over the other day, and I just would feel so bad when my patients were missing out just because they felt, well, I'm not so stable. And so when the Campbell cane came to me, I thought, you know what? This is such a great idea. It helps you get up out of that chair and live your life, and it does it it's like the next step or the evolution of the cane, and it's the evolution of the walking stick. And it's like that little bit of a 2-for-1. You get it no matter what it is that you need. A
I was
little
just
help
going
on
to
the go,
say the
a little
same
more
thing.
stability.
It's like a 2-for-1 that transitions with you, how you're feeling that day, what you're doing, your activity level. Walking that little puppy. I got puppies on the mind, apparently. Or even if it's just getting up, sitting down, which, we all need a little help with some days.
Oh yeah, and it's that design. It's the design that's really meant to give you stability for whatever it is that you need. So when I'm in the seated position, or if you are, and you need help, again, because the Campbell cane is so tall, it's going to give you something to kind of reach up to and push yourself off. And because of the really nice, stable, and sturdy design, I'm well over 200 pounds, and I can really put my weight on this. So if I need a little bit of extra assistance to kind of get up and out of the chair, I'm going to be able to do that. And then because it's got this ergonomic design, it's going to have me upright. I'm going to be looking where I'm going. I'm going to be stable, and it's going to help me to go get out on the road, and it's going to do it in a way that I feel safe.
Yes, this handle makes all the difference. Take all that pressure off of the wrist, because that can be daunting after a while. This is absolutely brilliant. I love that you brought it to us here at the Q. The Easy Pay brings it home just for $11. I mean, even if you want to gift this to a parent or grandparent, just to give them that stability, security, and comfort. It's V36844. Marcus, so nice to meet you. Thanks for hanging out with us today.
Nice to meet you, and have a great night.
Thanks. All right, we are about 8 minutes away from Pop Sonic with this moon shaver for not just the